Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So quick update, we just got back from the beach last night. So it's a very busy day today. I have so many things that I need to do, like washing the dishes, putting away stuff, everything, like everything. And tomorrow it's a very big day for me because I'm going to Montgomery, Alabama, because I'm going to have my citizenship interview and I'm going to take you guys with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey friends, good morning. So today is the day. I'm about to go to Montgomery, Alabama. It's 3 hours drive, so 6 hours total. So I got my snacks with me, and here's my sandwiches and water. I got chargers. This will be my bib. I'm gonna wear this so kung magkaon ko walay mga crumbs. And I got everything that I need. The letter for appointment, of course mask, and IDs. You need to bring IDs. It says you need to bring IDs, your green cards, IDs. My questionnaire, it's 100 questions for this. 100 questions, 11 pages. You can have or print this one in their website, uscis.gov. So yeah, I mean, I'll put the link down below. And then yeah, I think I'm ready. David is watching Dylan right now, and yeah, I cannot film while driving because for safety reason, for of course, and I will gonna use my phone for GPS. So I'll see you guys there. Bye. Hi friends, so I'm here already. It's 1:23 p.m. My appointment is 2:30, but I need to be there at 2:15, so I still have time to eat and review. I didn't stop for to buy some lunch because I don't want to. I want to be early. I don't want to be late because I'm afraid I'll be stuck in traffic, which I did experience that today. Like 15 miles back there, I was stuck for 25 minutes in traffic. So I'm just gonna eat my sandwich, and I'm gonna review, and then I'll see you guys later. So I still have a few minutes left. I reviewed already, so napakoy mga 35 minutes. So yeah, I'm just gonna run through the things that I'm gonna bring. I'm just gonna explain it one by one. And so first off, I didn't have my biometric in applying for my citizenship because I got a mail. From USCIS. It says the notice date here is August 7, and it says here that the USCIS has received your form and is currently processing your application, petition, or request. This notice informs you that USCIS is able to reuse your previously captured fingerprints and other biometrics. USCIS will run the same security checks and use your biometric data as in the past. However, it is not necessary for you to appear at a USCIS application support center for a biometrics appointment. The biometrics fee will not be refunded. USCIS is continuing to process your application, petition, or request. USCIS will contact you in writing if any additional information is necessary to resolve your case. So this is the letter. I didn't get my biometrics because they just used my biometrics in my previous application, which is my 10-year green card. So I think for me, the reason that they just waived my biometrics because I just got my 10-year GC last year, like August of last year, so it's just been a year, so it's still new, and then and this COVID thing, so I think it's best if there's not a lot of people there. So yeah, I got that one. That was the notice date for that one is August 7, and I got the notice date for my mail for my appointment for interview on August 17. So by the way, I sent my application for citizenship March 7 of 2020, and then they received it on March 11, 2020, and then and this is the notice date for my citizenship appointment. It says here, to ensure visitor employee health and safety, please pay attention to the sections entitled COVID-19 safety precautions and who should come with you. So basically this explains that you need to wear a mask, you need to be alone unless if you are you need a translator, or if you don't speak English, or do you need an attorney, or if you have a disability. So that's the only 3 things that people may come with you for your interview, but other than that, it's only you. So that's why I'm only here. Okay, and it says here that do not arrive more than 15 minutes prior to your interview time. You will not be permitted entry into the office until 15 minutes before you interview. Okay, and it says here also that you must appear for this interview, but however, if you are ill, have any symptoms of illness, have traveled outside the United States within the past 2 weeks, or had contact with a person who tested positive for COVID-19 within the past 2 weeks, or at heightened risk due to age or an underlying health conditions, call the USCIS contact center as soon as possible to reschedule your appointment. There is no penalty for requesting that your appointment be rescheduled. Then the next page is 2 pages. It says here, you must bring the following with you to the interview: this letter, your alien registration card, which is our green card, any evidence of selective service registration, your passport, and or any other documents you use in connection with any entrance into the United States, those items noted below which are applicable to you. So this is it. If applying for naturalization as the spouse of a United States citizen, you bring your marriage certificate, proof of death or divorce for each prior marriage of yourself or spouse, your spouse's birth or naturalization certificate or certificate of citizenship. Okay, so and if applying for naturalization as a member of the United States Armed Forces, bring your discharge certificate or form DD-214. If copies of a document were submitted as evidence with your N-400 application, the originals of those documents should be brought to the interview. Okay, so that's what I'm bringing with me. This letter, my green card, my passports. I got 2 passports because I was gonna bring my 2 passports because this is my old one. It has this stamp of the visa for my K1 visa in here, and then this is the new passport, so I'm gonna bring 2. I'm gonna bring the letter, of course. I'm gonna bring my husband's birth certificate, our marriage certificate, and my husband's divorce decree from his ex-wife. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna bring. And then and that's it. I'm so ready, and I miss my baby so much. I feel like it's been so long since I've seen him. So yeah, wish me luck. I'll update you later. Bye. Hi friends, I'm back. So, my God, I have very good news for you. I passed my exam. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. It was easy. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but if you just, for me, how I passed my exam is, first I prayed to God so hard, and I have a supportive family and a husband who supports me 1000%. And what's that? He always asked me questions, and we always like run question and answer portion like almost every night, because I've been busy with this brand new journey of mine, which is vlogging and editing videos, which is, I didn't realize it was so hard, especially to edit, because I don't have much time. Okay, so I'm gonna share to you, friends, what are the questions they asked to me. So but first I will gonna go through, I will gonna let you know what I basically what was my experience. Okay, so here I'm still in my car, but I'm very excited to go home, and I have good news. First and foremost, I go through the security. I wrote down everything so I will not forget what I was gonna say. So first, I went to the security 15 minutes before my appointment time. Today is September 23rd, 2020. My appointment time is 2:30 p.m. so I went there at 2:15. So in the security, they asked my appointment letter, my 10-year GC, so I provided that one, and then they will ask you if you have gun, knives, pepper spray, whatever, anything like weapons, stuff like that, and I said no, and then they'll scan your things, and they will scan you as well. And then they will say that go to the first window, and there's the first window, there's chairs in there, there's arrows and everything, there's like instructions. Basically it's social distancing, like 6 chairs apart. So yeah, in the first window there's a person there that will gonna ask your appointment letter and your 10-year GC. Okay, and then they will ask your finger, both hands, I think this is index, this one and this one, to scan. And then they will he will take a picture, he will take a picture of you, and then he'll give you back your letter and GC. He gave me back. Okay, so, and then he told me to wait on the other side of the office. There's chairs also on there, and to wait for an officer to call me. So after like 8 minutes, a guy called me and said, Miss Stillman, and then I went inside, and then so he's the interviewer. So I went to the office, and then he asked my green card again, and then he explained to me everything, that I will gonna ask you 10 questions, but if you answered 6 questions correctly, then you passed the test. So thank you, Lord, I passed my first 6 questions, like perfect. Thank you, Lord God. He asked me this American history. So he asked me, the first question was, who lived in America before the Europeans arrived, which is the answer, American Indians or Native Americans. You only need to answer one. And then the question number 2 for me, as I remember, is who is the father of our country, which is who is George Washington. I answered that. And then he asked me, name one war fought by the United States in 1900s. And I answered World War II. But there's lots of answers in here. You only need to answer one. And then he asked me who was president during World War I, and I said Woodrow Wilson. But you can only answer either Woodrow or Wilson, but I answered Woodrow Wilson. And what else? He asked me name one state that borders Mexico, and I said Texas. But there's states here that you can answer, either California, Arizona, New Mexico. And then the last question, the sixth question that he asked me is, why does the flag have 50 states? And I answered, because there are 50 states. But you can answer, there's 3 kinds of answers, but you know. And that's it. And he said, congratulations, you passed your exam. Now let's go ahead. And he said, now let's go ahead for your reading exam. So there's just, I think, 3 words in there, and it says people can vote. And then I just said people can. Okay, by the way, when when this is going on, you are social distancing. His table is 6 feet away from you, and he's wearing a mask, I'm wearing a mask, and then I'm just sitting down while he's answering. Okay, and then he will tell you, he told me to stand up and go near to the tablet. Like, this is him, this is his computer, and there's a tablet like just in front of me, across of him. And he said, go read what's in the tablet. And I said, people can vote. And I said that. He said, read it loudly so I can hear you. And I said, people can vote. I read it so loud because I was wearing a mask. I just want to make sure that he can hear me, okay? So, and I said, people can vote. And then he said, okay, you're right. And then he said, okay, now writing. So he cleared up the tablet, and he said, just write whatever I say. And then he said, citizens can vote. Problem is, I didn't hear the S, so I said citizen can vote. And I said, are you sure with that answer? He asked me that, and I said, did you say citizens and with an S? And he said yes, so I put S in it. So I said, okay, you're correct. Then after that one, he said, sit down first, and he clicked on his computer and stuff like that. And he asked me to stand up, and then we had an oath, raise your right hand and speak after me, something like that, and an oath that you were gonna tell the truth, nothing but the truth, stuff like that. And then let me sit down and ask an eligible questions. What are eligible questions? These are the questions that you can find, I think, in the last 3 pages of your N400 applications, because I remember these. And it's just basically asking, did you commit a crime, felony, or illegal drugs, smuggle drugs, recruit illegal aliens, and then that's it. And I think it was like 12 questions. And then there's last question, you said no, but you need to like listen, because there's like on the last part of the question, of the last part of his questions, he's been asking, if you are required by a law, would you go to a military, stuff like that. And good thing I just like listen, because I just said no. And then he asked me that, and I said yes. There's questions, 6, I remember 5 or 6 questions that he asked me if required by law. So if he will ask you, or he or the interviewer, he or she will ask you about if required by law, so just always answer yes, because it needs to be yes. Okay, and I answered that. And then he asked me like biography questions, like basically just going through, reviewing all the things, the personal information that you filled out upon sending your application, which is like what is your name, your date of birth, or your social security number, your husband's name, your son children's name, etc, etc, like where do you live, employment, stuff like that. So that's very easy. And then after that one, he'll click for a few minutes or like a minute, and then he'll say congratulations, you passed your exam. And then, and guess what, drum roll. Oh my goodness. And then he said, so today basically you will be a US citizen, because someone, a guy, will gonna get you here in a minute to go show you to go to the other room for your oath taking ceremony. So today you will be a US citizen. He told me that, and I was like, did I hear you right? Did I hear? And I said, excuse me, sir, so you mean I'll be a US citizen today? And he said, yes, today. So in a minute you're gonna go to a different room for your oath. So, and I'm like just shocked. I was trying to process everything in my mind. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna have an oath without my family, without my husband. It's sad, but my son, but it is sad because I always, you know, like see people like immigrants, my friends, you know, like having a ceremony with their family and stuff like that. But because of COVID, even if they're here, they cannot enter the room. It's just me, you know, unless if I'm disabled or I cannot speak English or I need translator or I need an attorney. So I went there after like just a snap like that. I'm a US citizen. Thank you, Lord God. Okay, so I went to the room. I'm gonna cry. So I went to the room, another room, and there's this guy explaining. I was sitting down, he's explaining to me like, okay, this is you're a US citizen now, congratulations, you can vote, and you can go to your basically explaining to me everything, like go get your passport, just wait for 10 days to process, you know, because our system needs time to process everything, your information, change your driver's license, because if you see you're in the top part of your driver's license, there's FN there, meaning it's foreign national. So you can go there and then give your certificate. And then he gave me this. So he said, okay, and then you can petition your family, your mother, your father, your brothers, and you know, because you're a citizen now. And then he asked me, do you have kids that below 18 years old that are not citizens? And I said no. And then there's another guy who's the guy that he's wearing a suit. And then he said, okay, and there's a paperwork, just check everything if that informations are all correct, and then just sign if all correct. And then here is your certificate for certificate of naturalization. Just put your signature here if all of the informations are correct. I'm like stuttering because I just can't believe it that I did it in one day. Like, thank you so much, Lord. And I can't believe I can vote this November. Like, what? My husband will be very, very, very happy. So here's my certificate. I'll just do that one. So you guys, if I'm so crazy, like, this is me. People who know me knows that I'm like this. Okay, so he gave me this. Unfortunately, you can't take pictures inside, and my phone just got dead, so that's why I'm here in the car charging my phone, because I didn't brought my power bank. And yeah, and then here's the flag. I'm a US citizen now. Yes. Hey friends, so I'm almost home. Sorry, nalobot manggod ko. I didn't get to finish my vlog earlier. I'm almost home. I'm 6 minutes away from our house, but I'm stopping here at Wendy's to pick up some dinner for me and David. It's 6:48 p.m. here. We're rushing because I wanna put Dylan to bed. His bedtime is 7:30. But yeah, I'm just here in the drive-through waiting to order, and it's raining here. It's 55 degrees. It's crazy. It's 80s in Montgomery. It's 50s here. But yeah, so I just want to wrap up this video. What else? Okay, the things that I brought with me, like the passport, divorce decree, birth certificate of my husband, and our marriage certificate. They didn't ask for that one or any of that documents. I don't know why, because they just, they included it in the letter that they sent to me. I remember my friends told me that they didn't ask also any documents other than the 10-year green card and the letter, the appointment letter. So yeah, but I don't know about your other state, if they will ask. So if not, I'm not sure. So if I were you, I'll just gonna bring it just in case. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my food, and thank you so much for always supporting me. I really appreciate it, and God bless you all. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Say subscribe.